13.8 billion years ago, everything in existence was smaller than an atom, and somehow it became everything. But here's the mystery nobody can fully explain. What if the expansion of the universe suddenly stopped? Not slowed down, not reversed, just stopped. Right now, every galaxy is racing away from every other galaxy. Space itself is stretching in every direction. The universe has been doing this since the moment of the Big Bang. And the strangest part? For most of human history, we believed none of this was happening. Scientists thought the universe was frozen in place, static, unchanging. Then Edwin Hubble looked deeper into space and discovered something impossible. Everything was moving away from everything else. The universe wasn't standing still. It was growing. And that discovery raised a bigger question. If gravity pulls matter together, why isn't the universe collapsing? Astronomers expected expansion to slow down over time. Instead, they found the exact opposite. The expansion was accelerating. Something invisible was overpowering gravity. Something we still don't understand. They called it dark energy. But that's just a name. Nobody knows what it actually is. And this is where it gets weird. Imagine dark energy slowly weakening. Not disappearing completely, just losing enough strength that gravity and expansion become perfectly balanced. What would happen? The answer sounds peaceful. The universe would stop changing. No expansion, no contraction, a cosmic standstill. For a moment, that might sound stable. But hidden inside that stability is a terrifying countdown. Because once the universe stops evolving, a much darker future begins. And that's when things changed. A frozen universe sounds harmless. It isn't. Once expansion stops, the clock starts ticking on every star in existence. Stars survive by burning fuel, and fuel eventually runs out. With no new regions forming and no fresh material collecting, fewer stars are born. Existing stars begin dying one by one. The night sky slowly empties. Then another, until entire galaxies go dark. But that's not even the craziest part. Long before this happens, Earth is already gone. Our sun will eventually swell into a massive red giant, consuming the inner planets and erasing every trace of human civilization. Yet even after Earth disappears, the universe keeps aging. Billions, then trillions, then unimaginable lengths of time. The remaining stars burn out. Only black holes remain, silent, hungry, waiting. And this is where the story takes a shocking turn. As temperatures continue falling, the universe approaches absolute zero, minus 273 degrees Celsius, the coldest temperature physically possible. At that point, atoms barely move. Energy becomes scarce. Light disappears. The cosmos transforms into an endless ocean of darkness. No life, no warmth, no new beginnings. Just black holes drifting through an eternal night. Sounds like the end, right? Not necessarily. Because there's another possibility. A possibility far more violent. What if dark energy doesn't merely weaken? What if gravity finally wins? Because if that happens, the universe doesn't freeze. It falls. And what happens next changes everything. The moment gravity becomes stronger than expansion, the entire story reverses. Galaxies stop drifting apart. Then they begin moving closer. Faster and faster. The universe starts shrinking. At first, the changes seem small. Then distances collapse. Galaxies crash together. Stars collide. Entire cosmic structures merge into gigantic supergalaxies. The sky becomes brighter, hotter, more chaotic. But here's the strange part. Those collisions create countless black holes. And black holes don't share. They consume stars, planets, gas clouds, even other black holes. Everything becomes food. Over unimaginable spans of time, the black holes merge into larger and larger monsters, until eventually only one remains. A black hole so massive it contains the entire universe. Then comes the ultimate collapse. Space itself folds inward. Every galaxy, every atom, every particle, compressed into a single point. Infinitely hot, infinitely dense. A state eerily similar to the one that existed before the Big Bang. This scenario is known as the Big Crunch. A complete reversal of cosmic history. But that's not even the biggest mystery. What happens after the crunch? Does everything simply end? Or does that singularity explode once again? Could another Big Bang be waiting on the other side? A new universe, new stars, new planets, maybe even new forms of life. Nobody knows. In fact, we still don't know what dark energy really is. We don't know how the universe ends. And we don't know whether our reality is the first universe, or just the latest one in an endless cycle. So here's the question that keeps physicists awake at night. If the universe has ended before, could it already be preparing to begin again?